Lorraine was the first champion in the set and the main character of Grand Archive. Being the main character, the creators of the game wanted to be as flexible as possible. Maybe even a little too flexible, but we'll go over that later. Most of the champions have a preferred element, but Lorraine is really good at all three. She's also one of the rare champions that can do equally well just sticking to level 1 or building a deck to go around to level 3. Her level 2 is so strong that decks based around going to level 1 will sometimes just splash level 2 in. Your Lorraine deck's cost will depend on what build you're making. A level 1 Human Allies build isn't too bad. A level 3 Crux build will cost you. There are lots of other Lorraine decks, and something I don't have time to go over in this video. There are generic level 2 champions that can level up from any level 1 champion. Lorraine makes the perfect springboard for these champions. When we go into her level 1's effect, you'll see why. Normally, Grand Archive players will need to choose to materialize a weapon for board control or to materialize a champion for its champion effects and to help it get to level 3. Lorraine level 1 lets you do both by bringing out any cost 0 weapon. One of the reasons she's so useful is that even though she's a sword wielder in the story, her effect works with any weapon, even guns. Prototype Pistol doesn't get its class bonus effect, but it still works like a regular gun with Lorraine. Combo that with Wind Piercer and you can attack for 4 damage every turn. Now let's see if you could answer the title of the video. Regular champions, including the gun-wielding ranger class, has to choose either a weapon or to level up. Lorraine's ability lets her do both, which means quicker offense and defense. Diana has the ability to summon a gun and a bullet but when she hits level 2. The problem is, in order for her to do that, she has to banish 3 cards. So would you give up 3 cards to get a gun and a bullet in 2 turns, or just by banishing 1 card for Lorraine? Are guns Lorraine's only trick? Of course, the traditional sword build of Lorraine gives you plenty of options too. Ornamental Greatsword powers up an ally and lets her swing for 1 damage. Sword of Seeking hits those pesky stealth allies, but also works just fine as a regular sword for 2 turns. Merlin is a generic level 2 champion that gets warrior and mage class bonus when she hits level 3, so she loves Lorraine's abilities. Lorraine level 2 gives her attacks a boost in power for the turn, and if she kills something, she draws a card. The drawing effect works for each kill, so if you sneak as a sweep attack card, you get a huge advantage. This strategy is risky though, because when you attack multiple things at once, they're all allowed to counterattack. Pulling off a successful sweep strategy can instantly win you the game, but can also get countered and instantly lose. It's a risk-reward effect. Lorraine has 2 level 3s to pick from. Lorraine Crux Knight adds 1 point of damage for every banished weapon that was from the material deck to her attacks. You're usually only going to have 1 or 2 banished weapons though, so when she comes out, her effect isn't horrible, but it's why she doesn't see play. Lorraine's Spirit Ruler is where it's at. She brings out a sword weapon with the cost of 1 or less. So while you won't be able to include guns in this build, you still get a lot of options in the endgame. Being able to get another draw of Drawn Blade while getting a ton of durability counters on it really keeps up the pressure. Lorraine is, in my opinion, the most versatile champion in the game, but let me know what you think. Do you think she's one of the best champions for new players, or is she more of an advanced player choice? Has her level 3 been outdone by Merlin? Are we going to see new ways to abuse her ability? Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on my videos.